Hello, and welcome to Xpression Emporium, your go-to destination for all things related to mental health, self-care, and personal growth. We're on a mission here to inspire, educate, and empower you on your journey towards emotional well-being. From exploring various facets of mental health to diving into the depths of self-care, our content is as diverse as it is enlightening. So whether you're seeking understanding, healing, or growth, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more empowering content. In today's video, we delve into the world of narcissism, a term often misunderstood and misused. So what exactly is narcissism? At its core, narcissism is a personality disorder. It's characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, coupled with a lack of empathy for others. Now, it's important to realize that narcissism isn't just about being self-centered or confident. It's much more than that. It's about an unhealthy obsession with oneself that often leads to harmful behaviors and relationships. In essence, it's a severe distortion of one's self-perception and perception of others. But let's clarify something crucial here. Not all forms of self-love or self-esteem are narcissistic. It's perfectly healthy to have a positive self-image and to value your own worth. In fact, it's essential for emotional well-being. The difference lies in the balance. Healthy self-esteem is about recognizing your worth while also acknowledging and respecting the worth of others. Narcissism, on the other hand, is an imbalance. It's when self-admiration becomes so intense that it blinds you to the value and feelings of those around you. It's akin to being trapped in a mirror maze. A narcissist's world is filled with reflections of themselves, making it hard for them to see or appreciate anyone else. This self-absorption results in a lack of empathy, which is one of the defining traits of narcissism. So why is it important to understand narcissism? Because knowledge is power. Understanding the nature of narcissism can help us identify it in ourselves or others. It can help us navigate relationships more effectively, assert our boundaries, and protect our emotional well-being. So, to sum it up, narcissism is not just about loving oneself too much. It's about a distorted self-perception, a lack of empathy, and an excessive need for admiration, which together create a toxic mix. Understanding narcissism is the first step to dealing with it effectively. Now let's delve deeper into the traits and characteristics that define narcissism. Narcissism presents itself in a myriad of ways, but there are certain traits and characteristics that are commonly associated with this personality disorder. One of these key traits is a grandiose sense of self-importance. Narcissists often have an inflated view of their own talents, abilities, and worth, believing they are superior and should be regarded as such by others. This grandiosity extends into a preoccupation with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. Narcissists spend an inordinate amount of time fantasizing about achieving these things, often to the exclusion of actual effort or achievement. They are drawn to the spotlight, seeking constant validation that they are special and unique. Speaking of uniqueness, narcissists often harbor a belief that they are unique and special, and that they can only be understood by, or should associate with, other special or high-status people or institutions. This sense of exclusivity further separates them from reality and feeds into their inflated sense of self. Feeding this inflated ego requires a steady diet of admiration. Narcissists have a need for excessive admiration. They crave the attention and praise of others to validate their self-perceived greatness. This need for admiration is often paired with a sense of entitlement. They expect special treatment, believing that they are inherently deserving of privileges and advantages that others are not. Unfortunately, this sense of entitlement often leads to interpersonally exploitative behavior. Narcissists are willing to take advantage of others to achieve their own ends. They may use others as stepping stones to their own glory, disregarding the feelings and needs of those they exploit. This brings us to a crucial trait of narcissism, a lack of empathy. Narcissists struggle to recognize or understand the feelings and needs of others. They are often dismissive of the feelings of others, especially when those feelings conflict with their own desires or goals. Another common trait is envy, Narcissists either envy others or believe that others are envious of them. They can't stand the idea of someone else being more successful or receiving more admiration. This perception can lead to resentment and negative behaviors towards those they perceive as threats. Finally, arrogant, haughty behaviors or attitudes are typical of narcissists. They often display an attitude of superiority, looking down on others with disdain or outright contempt. Their language, tone, and actions all reflect this arrogance, further distancing them from others and creating a cycle of self-centered behavior. Recognizing these signs can help you identify narcissistic behavior. Remember, understanding is the first step towards dealing with narcissism, whether it's in ourselves or in others. So keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving for emotional well-being. Experiencing narcissistic abuse can be damaging, but recovery is possible. The journey towards healing starts with recognizing the abuse. It may not be easy to accept, but understanding that you've been a victim of narcissistic abuse is the first step. It's not about blaming yourself or dwelling on the past. Rather, it's about acknowledging the reality of your experience so you can begin the healing process. The next step is to understand that it's not your fault. Narcissists are skilled manipulators, adept at making you believe that you are the problem. As sometimes they are successful in making others believe that too. But it's essential to remember that the abuse you've experienced is not a reflection of your worth or value. You did not cause this, and you are not to blame. Also, while it may feel overwhelming right now, know that healing is possible. With time, self-care, and support, you can rebuild your sense of self and thrive again. Seeking professional help is a crucial part of recovery. Therapists or counselors who specialize in narcissistic abuse recovery can provide invaluable insights, tools, and strategies to help you navigate through the healing process. They can help you make sense of your experiences and guide you towards reclaiming your self-esteem and sense of self. Setting boundaries is another key step in recovery. Often, victims of narcissistic abuse have been conditioned to ignore their own needs and wants. Learning to set and enforce healthy boundaries can empower you to protect yourself from further harm and to reclaim your autonomy. Focusing on self-care is an integral part of the recovery journey. This includes physical self-care, such as maintaining a healthy diet, getting regular exercise, and ensuring you get enough sleep. It also involves emotional self-care, such as practicing mindfulness, engaging in activities you enjoy, and building a strong support network. Remember, healing from narcissistic abuse is not a linear process. There will be good days and bad days, progress and setbacks. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to healing and reclaiming your happiness. Keep moving forward one day at a time, and never underestimate your own inner strength. But with time, patience, and the right support, you can reclaim your life and your sense of self. It's important to remember that you're not alone. There are support groups, online communities, and resources available to help you on your journey towards recovery. You don't have to navigate this path alone. There are others who understand what you're going through and are ready to offer support and understanding. Finally, remember to be gentle with yourself. Healing takes time, and it's okay to move at your own pace. There's no rush, no deadline. The most important thing is that you're moving forward, no matter how slow or small the steps may be. You are not alone in this journey, and recovery is within your reach. Healing from narcissistic abuse is not just about recovery, but also about moving forward. And this forward motion is anchored in 4 pillars: self-love, positive affirmations, mindfulness, and fostering healthy relationships. Let's start with self-love. It's the cornerstone of healing. It's about recognizing your worth and acknowledging that you deserve love, respect, and happiness. Self-love isn't just a state of feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions we take to support our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. It's about taking care of your own needs and not settling for less than you deserve. It's about nourishing your soul and embracing who you are, flaws and all. Next, we have positive affirmations. These are powerful tools that can help you change your mindset and outlook on life. When you repeat positive affirmations, you create positive subconscious thoughts. These become your new reality. You are not defined by your past, but shaped by your present choices. So let's choose positivity. Then there's mindfulness. It's about living in the present moment, without judgment. It's about acknowledging your feelings and thoughts, and letting them flow without trying to suppress or ignore them. Mindfulness helps you heal by making you more attuned to your emotional well-being. It's like gently whispering to yourself, it's okay to feel, it's okay to heal. Lastly, building healthy relationships is a testament to your healing journey. It's about setting boundaries and knowing what you will and won't tolerate. It's about surrounding yourself with people who respect you, value you, and support your growth. Remember, you are the company you keep. As you navigate this path, remember, it's not a race. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to stumble. Healing is not linear, and that's perfectly okay. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. It's a testament to your strength and resilience. Embrace your journey of healing and celebrate every step you take towards regaining control of your life. Let's recap what we've discussed today about understanding narcissism, its traits and characteristics, and the path to recovery. Narcissism, as we've learned, isn't merely about self-love or vanity. It's a complex personality disorder that can have profound effects on those involved with a narcissistic individual. We delved into the traits and characteristics of narcissism, which include grandiosity, a lack of empathy, a need for admiration, and often a sense of entitlement. We've seen how these traits can manifest themselves in various ways, such as an inflated sense of self-importance, a disregard for others' feelings, and a tendency to exploit relationships for personal gain. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward understanding and dealing with narcissism. But understanding is just the beginning. We've also explored the concept of narcissistic abuse recovery, a process that often involves breaking free from toxic relationships, setting boundaries, and seeking professional help. Remember, it's essential to prioritize your well-being and mental health in these situations. Moving on from narcissistic abuse can be a challenging journey, but it's not impossible. Healing involves reconnecting with your inner self, rebuilding your self-esteem, and learning to trust again. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth, a path that leads to a healthier, more fulfilling life. In all this, remember that you're not alone. There are resources and communities like ours, ready to support and guide you. Your experiences are valid, and your feelings matter. We hope this discussion about narcissism has been enlightening and helpful. As we continue to explore various aspects of mental health and personal growth, our aim is to empower you with knowledge, inspire you with stories of resilience, and support you in your journey towards emotional well-being. If you found value in this video, we invite you to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Remember, your mental health matters. Stay strong, keep growing, and thank you for being a part of the Xpression Emporium community.